Good day.
Good morning, heroes, and welcome back. Okay. Just trying to make sure everything is working properly. Aha! Alright, welcome back. So, we are on our Cleave tank that we're trying to build. We made it to Act 3 with Devin's help yesterday. I'm not sure if he will be joining us today, but we'll find out at some point, I'm sure. We did go ahead and put on as much of our magic find gear as we could. The idea behind that is I am trying to get as much magic find gear as I can to drop.
Good day.
A ton of stuff to drop over the last couple episodes. Like, we now have the Arctic Bow, so our archer now has a 3-set bonus that they can go for. We're waiting to find that last one. For tank rigs, we've only got a 2. This dropped yesterday, as well as Skewer of Crintes? I don't know. But it's a dex strength weapon, so it's meh. I'm sure for like a low-level barb or something it would be good, but outside of that it's meh. I am looking to get the other pieces of Howans, but yeah, I mean we've gotten quite a bit of stuff going here. These are the last pieces that I'm trying to get equipped as soon as we can. This requires level 27 with 45 dexterity, so we gotta get our dex up a little bit more. And actually, we don't even need to do that. I can put some more points into levitation mastery, and that won't be a problem. This right here, we got to get to 80 strength, so we can put that sucker on, and then we just need to get to level 29 so we can wear that. And then we'll be good to go with our magic find set up there. So far, I mean, we're doing pretty good. Our Merc died. We need to go get him. We'll do that in just half a second. But yeah, I mean, we're doing pretty good. I'm enjoying the playing style. It's definitely different. Hello? Thank you. It's definitely different than our summoner. It feels a little bit faster, but at the same time, it's also a lot riskier of a play because we are the ones that are up close and personal now. We're not really focused on getting demons built up to do the damage for us. So, I mean, it's crazy how different it is, but at the same time, it feels really good. Just to kind of show you guys the skill points that we've used. We do have one in lethargy because that's really useful for us. We are currently building up Cleave. The goal that we have right now is we won't really be putting a whole lot into levitation mastery, to be honest with you, because we're going to build up Cleave. We're going to build up Purge. And then we're going to build up Eldritch Blast, because we need that for both Cleave and Purge, right? And then we are going to build up Mirrored Blades, because we need that for Cleave. So, and then we're going to try to put 10 points in here, just so that we can get a Bound Demon to try and help us out around level 30. So, we're level 21, so we probably will be focusing on this tree for a bit. Because let's see, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, or let's see here, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, so we technically have 2 levels. Yeah, we have 2 levels that we can use into Cleave, and then everything else is going into that tree. Alright. Well, as per usual, we need to find all the parts that we can. Uh, we need to get the Gidbin and all that fun stuff. I started messing with a paladin, and then I think I messed it up. I think I'm gonna go. Like, I want to do a holy lightning build because I have a really good weapon for it. The problem is, jeez, this lag today. The problem is, it's not one you can do early on. So we may have to change it up a little bit. I may have to respec at some point, or just build another one and stay holy fire until we're in the neighborhood of, I don't know, probably around 40, 45, somewhere in that neighborhood, before we could switch to lightning. We got it right off the rip, because this does not have the waypoint, so this is the one that we want. I wish I could stop yawning too, like, good lord. We really need to get our cast rate up.
I've seen fools fawn over less. I'm sure someone in that backwater will value this.
That's one thing I will say is kind of a giant pain in the butt for melee builds, is the fact that we are not able, like, the melee builds in this are not attack rating based, they are spellcaster based. Excuse me. Couldn't sleep last night, so I went ahead and did a stream, but it was also storming pretty good, so I didn't use my microphone last night. We played some Power War, because there's been a lot of updates to it, so I kind of just wanted to see, like, what's going on, set up a base, that kind of stuff. We might play some more of it. I don't know. Oh, my attack rating is terrible. Oh, come here, you. Okay. I was thinking that was going to be the waypoint, but it was not. So, well. Money. We don't really need the money, but it's worth having. There's one staff that I would love to get that will absolutely lower our damage, but it will give us infinite mana, and it does a ton of poison buildup, and it would be so nice if we could get it to drop. Serpent Lord is, for the Warlock, probably the best weapon to get. At least for any of the, like, Cleave, Mirrored Blades, Echoing Strike, any of that kind of stuff would be awesome. I will say one issue that we're going to have when we do get Eldritch Blast is it requires, like, let me get over to it. So for Eldritch Blast, we need Lifesteal. And actually, no, we will be maxing out Levitation Mastery because we need it for this. But this right here, like, in order for you to get the Lifesteal Mana Steal from it, it has to proc off of their hexed enemies. And if we're killing things as their hex, like that, it's I don't think it's ever going to proc the Lifesteal Mana Steal, so. Like on bosses and stuff, it'll be alright, because we'll constantly have Hex up. But right now, this low level stuff, they pop too fast. There we go. I thought about trying to figure out a way to get Hex Siphon, because that also gives you mana and life. It's on kill versus just passive, essentially. But yeah, I don't know. We're trying to, like, amalgamate two different builds into one without being able to have the point spread to do it. Because, like, the way I do my builds is, like, yeah, I can go look at Mr. Llama's builds on Icy Vein and be like, oh yeah, no, that's going to be an amazing build, and it will be. But like, it's also based on, you know, are you going to be running with best in slot weapon and best in slot, you know, gear, you know, your chest piece and your gems and all of it, right? And it's like I'm the budget guy. Like I'm going, what can we do to have decent okay gear that is easily obtainable or has a relatively easy way of dropping. Oh, the Great Marsh. I just skip Great Marsh. I always hate it when you have to go through Great Marsh to get to, Don't lag. I swear to God, if this guy dies because of lag, I'm gonna be mad. Using a big old axe to chop down some trees. I'll tell you what, the lag is a little ridiculous. Still running north. Running. But yeah, all the builds that I try to do on the channel are ones that any average player would be able to pick up and go, okay, I can do that. But I also want to do ones that are a little unorthodox, a little off the wall, because sometimes, yeah, you can do one of the top tier meta builds and it will do phenomenal and do all the damage. You'll never worry about it ever. But at the same time, it's like, how fun is it if you know the build is going to work? That's why I'm trying these builds out right now on hardcore. Because on softcore, every build will work. I can make it so this guy uses no skills and just goes around whopping people with a stick. And it will work. Because there's no real penalty if I die. So I want to do this on hardcore for the simple fact that I want to make sure that if I tell you this build works, I know it works in hardcore. Like, we finished the Summoner build. Now, obviously, pretty much every Summoner build I've ever played works. So, that I wasn't really worried about. This one, on the other hand, is not a build that should work because it uses too many points everywhere else, so it lowers the amount of damage. But potentially, it can make us extremely tanky. Will this take us into... Change him off. Really don't like those guys. Ah, stupid fire ability of theirs hurts. Okay, not this way. I don't use it often because of the mana consumption, but I will use, hold on, headset's about to die. I will use our, warp blade just to get us over rivers and stuff. I guess I did not have this plugged in properly last night. I did look up rune words to try and see if there was anything we could make that would build out a stronger character. There are some that would make this guy really, really strong. The issue, though, is going to be the fact that we don't have the runes to it. Well, he let me stay safe while I did. Okay. Let's go ahead and go to town so we can get him back, and apparently we need to repair as well.
Back in? Never.
Come over here, talk to...
As I told you.
Everything else goes in my box. Let's go get our guy back up. Get bin.
Yes.
Do this. But yeah, there are some rune words that would be amazing for us to have. It's just we don't have the runes for them, unfortunately, because they require really high runes. And right now, all we're trying to do is make sure that these builds will work before we try and go off and figure other stuff out. That's crazy. one of the other YouTubers I watch, Paul, just posted a video.
Damn
And it's
it.
for Minecraft.
Hello. From the
Let's go dump everything in our box.
Great. Ah.
This will go in here. We'll need to start consolidating runes again. Like, I've got 11 tiers and 10 Fs, and we just need to start consolidating again. Eventually, we'll be able to consolidate down to where we can get some of the bigger runes, but right now, not so much. Let's see. This is basically, or it uses over half the mana I've got just to pop all that. Here we go, Flare Jungle. I have to say, I am not a fan of Cleave.
What a relic. Ormus might know what purpose it could serve.
Man, the Flare dungeon will be over here somewhere. Always is. No, you don't get to just breathe fire at me. I don't think it's that way. Here's the dungeon. Make sure our shield's up. We gotta get faster cast rate, bro. The cast rate we have is ridiculous slow. Like, our regular base attack is faster. Plus, like, look at our chance to hit, man, with Cleave. It's terrible. Ow.
Thanks.
Shaman's gonna freaking kill us. Golly, man. Cleave is terrible. so I can get more potions. Oh, God.
Yes? You...
That's not what I wanted. Whatever.
This magic...
That can be sold. I don't care.
Now that...
Let's see if I can replace this magic find gear, because as much as I would like to do magic finding on this guy, we are taking so much damage, it's not even funny. And I don't want to lose magic find gear for that, you know? That's fine, I don't care about that piece. Don't care about that. Okay. Alright, let's just go gamble for some gloves and boots.
Greetings.
There. I really, with these guys, I don't want to accidentally get nuked. Everything I have on this guy, I mean, there's some pretty decent magic find rings, but nothing fantastic, so... If we end up biting the dust, I don't want to lose the high-end magic stuff that we've already got. If we were able to swing our cleave faster, I'd be like, okay. But see, like, look at that. Dude barely breathes on us, and we lose a chunk of our health. Which means that fire is not stopped by our bubble. See what I mean? If they don't get to breathe on me, we're fine. Get in there, Merc. Amulet. And now we have to run out because we have not found Flare Jungle's waypoint. Which is kind of a bummer, but it is what it is. This build is, I mean, I'm gonna be honest. There, now we could wear, I actually need to just go ahead and reset, because we're not gonna wear the Magic Find stuff. We need to dump it all into health. This is supposed to give me more attack speed, but it does not feel like it's giving me more attack speed. This is supposed to give me attack rating, which means we have a higher probability of hitting. But so does this, right? This gives me attack rating as well, but the attack speed is not changing. It's 25%. And it's so slow. That's in 2 levels. We get that. So the question is do I want to put more points into this, or do I want to just keep putting points into Cleave? Because I'm sorry, but this Cleave build just does not seem to be working. We'll just keep getting Cleave. That's fine.
Carry any more.
I don't know, man. I am not looking forward to getting to the council, I can tell you that. If my shield does not help against
I can't
fire
carry
immunities
anymore.
and what have you, because like my resistances aren't that bad, but it's just like compared to the demon build, we are struggle busting it with Cleave.
overburdened.
We need to go back to town, but I'm trying to find the waypoint. I mean, when there's plenty of them, so that the explosion does stuff, it's great. It's when there isn't plenty of them to do the explosion where it sucks. Or when they're point blank and it seems like I miss every single swing. Like that. It's like, how many of those dudes were in my arc every single swing? And it seemed like we only ever hit one. Like, look how close it makes me get if I do a normal swing. Like, this weapon is ranged. I shouldn't have to be point blank with it. Now, I don't know if you guys saw that, but that was lag. I killed people that were 8 miles away from me. There we go. And that's the other thing too, is my Merc keeps dying. And he's supposed to be my meat shield.
Yes?
Faster hit recovery, block rate, no. Go dump everything in the box. Go get our Merc back. And continue on. Well, to be honest, I don't see, unless something drastically changes between now and Act 5. I don't see how this guy makes
Hello.
it through Act 5 solo, or even into Nightmare solo. We just take way too much damage. I feel like this is going to be one of those builds where you need to be mid 40s before it's able to work. And you should be doing like a fire build, or you should be doing the magic build prior to trying to do This build is frustrating me, I can tell you that. I tell you what, man, I can't wait until we can start a magic build or a fire build. I think we'll do the magic build first, just because that one's less common than the fire build. I wonder if this build would actually benefit from using the Archer Grove. She uses the ability to make it easier for us to hit things. I don't know why I'm bothering to look for the waypoint here. I never magic find lower for Ross, if I'm being honest. But it is a thing to find. There it is. But yeah, I wonder if using an Act 1 merc would have been better for this build. Because eventually it's going to be me and a bound demon with curse that's going to be melee. And then if we use the archer girl, whether we use her with explosive arrows or the ice arrows, I feel like, especially since we can put insight on a bow now. Not that we need our merc to use insight, because we can wield insight if necessary. But yes, you can put insight on a bow, so I wonder if she would be useful for this kind of a build. Alright, so the two things we're looking for here, or there's three things we're looking for here, is the way into the sewers, the waypoint, and ruined temple. Objective 1 complete, there's the waypoint. Objective 2 complete, there's the sewers. Now we just need to find the forgotten temple. Or ruined temple. Ruined temple, not forgotten. The more I think about it, though, when it comes to magic finding, we need somebody that can clear rooms very quickly. And so far, none of the builds that we've done with the Warlock can do that. I'm sure if we get the magic build going, or the fire build going, those ones would. I think, personally, though, just after playtesting it yesterday, the Paladin would be pretty good as a, at least until Nightmare Hell difficulty, would be really good simply because of this clear speed with Holy Fire. And how easy it is to build a Holy Fire Paladin. I don't know why I just picked that up. We are not at a Paladin. I'm sitting here talking about the Paladin. We're gonna go respec here shortly so that I can get just enough strength to wield what I need weapon-wise. Same with dexterity, but we're gonna dump everything into vitality. Cause this guy is not gonna be a magic build. At least not right now. He doesn't do enough damage right now. Let's see, we are 23. Next level is 24, so we can put a point there to get Eldritch Blast going. Not that it's going to do a lot of damage. There's why this guy sucks. Maybe we could go ahead and start putting points here, but we're not using... Forget it, yeah. We'll have a ranged guy too. That's the thing too, like any melee build you do, you really have to have a hex on this, or it just does not do damage. That's gonna be Catherine's. Look at this. I'm not hitting it. I was swinging, but my guy was not touching him. That's the other thing too, man. Magic doesn't have the ability for it to miss. I mean, you can miss, yeah, absolutely. But if I throw a spell and you're in the range of the spell, you're taking a beating.
Thanks.
There's a part of me that is super hoping this build bites the dust so we can just start our magic guy. I'm telling you right now, I am not having an ounce of fun with this build. The demon build, I was having fun even though it was slower. I was having fun with it. This one, not at all. Look how slow we swing while we're frozen. That's ridiculous. I am not looking forward to the council, man. I really am not. Like, I don't think you all understand, like, the amount that we're struggling. Yeah, captains. Just out of giggles, because we're wearing captain's visage there. If I put that on just for giggles, what do we get out of it? Attacker takes damage of 5, and then we get the fire damage and mana regen. That's the... okay. What's that? There. And then... this... hell no. Yeah, we can move Waterlock. Tankreds. I don't want tankreds though. I can't wear lore for a few more levels. Because what I want to do is put captains up just in case this guy does bite the dust. So we'll do that. We'll put that over here. So now we're missing just the amulet for captains. We've got the whole setup right here. So that's pretty dope. Almost have that completed. But yeah, I need to... there we go. Thank you.
So, Lam Essen discovered a way to possess the body of a demon. Interesting.
Just sell everything. But yeah, I'm not looking forward to doing council. I really am not. Let's do this. I'm gonna go respec real fast. Not into something like crazy different, no, but I do want to reallocate points and fix all that. Okay, so this requires 39 strength, 25, 45 strength. Looks like the max we need, 50 strength. 50 strength is the max that we need. Okay, there's 50. We'll go ahead. We'll put 5 points in there just so our base value is 50. So if we take off anything, it gives us strength, we're good. Everything else... didn't really help as much. Then we go over here to skill tree. So we're gonna go 1, 2. Let's put 1 point there, 1 point there, 1 point there. That was not what I wanted to do. I wanted to do this. I think at 25% attack speed, I think is as fast as it will let it go. Let's see, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. So one more level. I mean, we could put a point there in the Blood Elf. Not that I care about Blood Elf, but we'll do it. Alright, Curse Bazaar. Also don't have a helm on, so any helm at this point will do really well. Yeah. Waypoint, so part here we need. Let's grab that helm and shove it on our head. And like, what's crazy is at one point we had built gear that was just mass mana, because this build uses up a ton of mana, and now the only time we ever use mana, honestly, where? I didn't realize that was a monster shrine. Hello? There's no one here. So that shrine just not do anything? Hello? Blizzard? Yeah. Looks like there wasn't enough people nearby for it to matter. So the shrine didn't do anything. Stop picking fights. Alright, this is the area that's gonna really suck, y'all. I'm not even playing. This could be... This could be it. Can we get one to come out and follow us?
Thanks.
Hello? Hit me. Thank you. Jeez.
Thanks.
I'm wanting to try and do this one at a time. Dang it. There should be one more. Maybe two. I don't know.
Thanks.
Attack. No, there's still one more left because there's a I'm out of mana and health pots now.
Once. Stay a while and listen.
But there's at least one more because Frost Nova Boy hasn't gone off yet. What's funny is technically I can wear captains. Level 11, level 11, level 11, level 11. It's technically for the mage, but... Okay. Just not, man. Eldritch skills, one's all warlock skills. I want this one I want for this guy. This one's gonna be for the fire mage when we make him. This would be good for our guy if we can ever get high enough to get it. Man. It's one of those things where it's like I am just not happy with this build at all. But unless he dies, we're stuck with him. hopefully get no Stygian dolls in here. We didn't see any in the sewers, which was odd. So maybe there just aren't in. Nope. What, did they get rid of the explosion effect that these guys have? Or is my shield taking the full brunt of it? That's weird. I've struggled with those things even with a paladin, a fully geared paladin. I've had one shot by those things. So I don't know if they changed it to where the Stygian dolls just don't do their explosion damage anymore. I did not want to pick up that. Running away. Go heal before he dies, and we're out of
Good evening.
And then let's go repair. I'm gonna be honest, I thought Council was gonna be the thing that killed us, but...
Good evening.
I don't have enough to repair it, jeez. I moved everything over because I thought we were gonna die and I didn't want this guy to have money on him. Though I guess gold doesn't really matter because we can get plenty of it, but golly. Okay. Okay. Just gonna ignore those guys. Excuse me for 2 seconds, everybody. I'm worried about the dang Stygian Gauls, which will probably end up killing me. Those stupid Dark Lords. Ow. Shield. No, dang it. Anna. God dang it. Yeah, this build, I mean, look, it's probably doable, but we just didn't have the setup or the gear for it, to be honest. It attacks way too slow. You gotta have way more cast time. So, I mean, it is unfortunately what it is. Cannot play. He died. But yeah, it's one of those things. You know what I mean? Like, I think to do the cleave tank, number one, the way we wanted to do it, we would need to play a different build first, get up to about 40-ish, and then hope to have enough cast rate that cleave is faster. It attacks too slow. If we had more of a meat shield, like I said, around level 40-ish, so that we can make sure that we have a demon that has curse, so that everything gets cursed, and we've got some of the newer rune words, so that when we do get hit, we proc different abilities, I think that would work. But unfortunately, it did not go well for this guy. So let's get rid of him, and I guess we'll start our magic build. Unfortunately, that's all we can do. Yeah. Alright, create new. Let's see, should we go fire or should we go magic? We're gonna go magic, which means we're gonna have to play with mouse and keyboard. So let's rearrange a couple things over here at the desk. Okay. Jeez. All right. Ugh.
Good day.
All right. Let's pick up some cash.
I am a... There's a... Good day.
Now, am I going to be fast like some of the other guys? Absolutely not. But That would have been good to start with our other one. Oh, dang it.
Hi there. I'm Charcy.
Yeah. Okay. We want to buy some starter gear here. Nothing too fancy, but just to get us started. Then we're going to do 1 row of mana and 1 row of... actually, we'll do 2 rows of mana because we're going to need it. So... some of these. Buy some of those. Fill up on all that. This is going to be 9. You are going to be 2.
Welcome.
Alright. Let's see. It is 10:17.
These creatures
We've got
of
45
darkness shall
minutes.
yield to me, or perish.
Now, the reason why we're going to want to play with mouse and keyboard here is because of the chains that we'll eventually get, the miasma chains. They will be more easily usable if we go with a mouse and keyboard setup for miasma. Because ideally what we're going to do is we're going to start maxing out miasma bolt until we can put a point into miasma chain. I'll do like a hard look at builds later, or how we could build our guy later. But ideally, we'll put 1 into lethargy, like normal. Right, so we'll put 1 into lethargy. We're gonna build up miasma bolt. We're gonna build up, so like 2, 4, 6, 8 here. 10 points here gets us to 90. That's 91. And then everything else is gonna go into levitation mastery. Let's go ahead and put 5 points there. Because we've got plenty of gear that we can wear that will give us a boost in damage pretty early on. We just got to get the stats up. But yeah. I'm not fast like everybody else doing that. I am definitely going to try my best to go as quick as I can, but... keys. What? Oh, jeez. I haven't played with mouse and keyboard in so long. Alright, we've got 2 points. There we go. That's going to do more damage now. It's also going to cost us more mana. Go ahead and put 5 more points there. We should be good there, because that will allow us to get a heavier belt too. We're going to go this route, huh? Go find the cave.
Another den of evil? Let's root them all out.
Come on. What's the... it's a G.
Not enough mana.
Oh my gosh. I haven't played on mouse and keyboard in so long for this game. And like, look at, did you see that? Like, that's what really frustrates me. Oop, that's not what I wanted to do. Control. Shift. There we go. I mean, technically, I don't need to be using mouse and keyboard until we get my asthma chain. But, like, I click on a dude to fight, and my guy will run around in circles. Club, short staff, light healing, light mana. I think, like, this used to be the only way to play was mouse and keyboard. Quest log, how many does it say I have left? 1?
Evil of this place departs with me.
The Sisterhood welcomes you.
You have...
We're level 4. In 2 more levels, we get 1 point into lethargy. I'm basically, like, until I need to start doing it, I'm not going to be putting anything into levitation mastery. We're just going to focus on this right here. At some point, we'll start putting points into demon. Probably, since I know that there are 10 points here, probably starting at level 20, because then we can go 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Ooh, no. There are 10 points here, but you can't put points into this until it's 30, so I guess 22, because then 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, nope, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and then 30. So yeah, at 21, we start putting points here. Get some more some more health. We can go ahead and wear Arctic. And we can put on that belt. Like once we get to 11 and we can put on Cathans, even though we're not doing fire skills this round, we can put on Cathans because we've got 4 pieces of it, which will give us a huge bonus to certain things.
Good day.
Okay. And then worst case scenario, we can always get gear that is socketable and just give ourselves a ton of mana. Minor healing, rejuve, key. That's Stony. We don't need Stony yet. Mana. Mana. Mana.
I need mana.
I think I just accidentally used up 2 mana pots.
Undead make for such poor servants.
My army will destroy you.
I need mana. Not enough mana. Blood Raven, may your madness have a swift end.
All right. Come on. There we go. Stony feet.
Not enough mana.
Mana. Mana. See if we can find the waypoint before we have to get off. 'Cause, I mean, we've got 30 minutes, but sometimes this area can take a while. Though we seem to be doing pretty good at just hitting the targets that we want with our spell. There's the book. Waypoint. dagger's gonna break. We also haven't seen the kind of stuff. Oh, never mind. Okay. And now we go through the cave. We are gonna head to town real quick, just so that we can, get some, repairing going. So we go 9.
I can.
And we get her.
It is
Trade. Okay. Does she have any other daggers that might help this build? +2 to miasma bolt. 1 with hex. Summon Goatman. So yeah, we want the +2 to miasma bolt. There we go. I like the miasma effect that it has. It'll be really nice when we can get it higher. And I don't mean like the damage higher. I mean, obviously we want the damage to be higher. But what we really want is for it to have a bigger area of effect. And to last longer on the ground so that more stuff will run into it. Which in turns means less casting. Like, you go here. Oop, this. Got them. And I throw one over there.
I need mana.
Okay, well, it's this way then. Then you get some instances where, like, you throw the spell and you watch it pass by people, not hit them, just pass by, and then they all fall over. And yet then you get times where you throw it and you watch it hit somebody, but then nothing happens. Did I somehow miss it? Dang it. There's got to be a path up here somewhere. I just did not go. Yep. I see. That leads to level 2. Now we need to find the waypoint in the tree. I want to try to save Deckard Cain before we have to get off. Stop attacking, just run.
Not enough mana.
And of course they dropped no mana pots. Lovely. We love it though.
enough mana.
Okay, let's go back to town and get some more mana pots real quick. I don't want to accidentally die because we ran out of stuff.
Hello.
Okay, that's all. Tree.
Such an old tree. Pity its fruits are just this scroll.
Just need to find the waypoint. Here's the waypoint. Rogue encampment, there we go. Okay.
Greeting. Ah,
That was not what I wanted to do. Well. Some fields. And they were up and around, if I remember correctly, for the stones. I definitely want to make sure that we get Deckard Cain before we dip out today. I still can't believe our guy died. I know I was getting impatient,
What happens when half measures
but like
are taken
we
with
weren't
demons.
doing enough damage to really get anything done. In Act 3, we were taking way too much damage.
Not enough mana. Need mana. Not enough mana. Need mana.
See, eventually what it will be is we will throw our chains at people. And we want to do whoever the furthest away from us is. It's like with these two archers, I throw the chains on that guy. And then that way the chain goes through the other guy and helps do a lot of damage.
to the rogues' camp, now!
And out of mana pots again. Okay. Alright, 9. Get us out of here. Gonna be level 12 for that.
You have. 164 on health. Let's see. Got plenty of strength for that. Plenty of strength for that. That doesn't require strength. That doesn't require strength. So we're good on all of that stuff. Ugh. It just became nighttime. And the way I can tell that is because the fire is now going over here. So yeah, what we'll end up doing is we're going to wear the Catherine set when we hit level 11. I'm going to come back tonight and play some more. But we're getting pretty darn close to time to quit anyway. We won't have enough time to go do Countess or any of that fun stuff. So we'll come back tonight and do some more streaming most likely. Let's see. Don't need that anymore because that's better. So this can get sold. We won't be using any Eldritch skills on this run, but that will be good. Golly. Da-da-da-da. This is all magic find gear. That's gonna go on a different character. I'm gonna have to build a character specifically for magic find. This. And this. Actually, this can stay here in the magic find box. Because it does have 25% more magic finds. The reason why I moved Insight is simply because we'll be wielding Insight as soon as we have the stats for it. So, there's that. But, yeah, so I will catch you guys in the next one. I can't believe our guy died. That's terrible. But we're going to get this magic guy even further on. Cleave, just, man, if you don't have it set up properly, I don't think it works. We'll have to test it on somebody else. Or we'll have to test it probably on softcore. We've got our level 88 guy. We may switch him to a cleave build just to see if it's still doable. It just requires you to level it as something else and then be able to go off and do other stuff. But I will catch you guys in the next one. Thank you so very much. We'll get this we'll get this magic guy going. I don't know. We'll look into it. And then tonight if I'm not doing Call of Duty with Devin and his fam, then we'll come back to this so that hold up. No. Really? Alright, whatever. There. That's what I meant to click and I kept clicking wrong. But we'll, if we're not playing Call of Duty tonight, then we'll stream more of this guy and try and get him bum rushed as fast as possible to get up there. So, it sucks that our Cleave guy died. We'll look more into that, but we'll go on. So, if you guys are interested in seeing the Magic build come together, please make sure you subscribe to the channel. It lets me know I'm doing a good job, but more importantly, it lets you guys know when I go live. And then, I don't know. If there's a different game that you guys think I should be playing, please let me know. If there's a different build that you would like to see, let me know. I'm not opposed to any of those. Outside of that, I will catch you guys later. Be safe, have fun, and as always, stay legendary, heroes. Peace out.